I need to discuss something that I don't feel is spoken about enough. I was just having some shower thoughts, like thoroughly enjoying myself, you know, one of those full blown on showers, like hair wash, shaving, exfoliating. It was sensational. Then a thought popped into my head, as they do, like when you're in the shower, you know, they just go at 100 miles an hour. I'm getting married this year. Very exciting, like it's one of the most excited I've ever been in my entire life. However, what do you mean? And it's going to come to no shock to anybody because it's just a given. I'm no longer going to have my last name. I can't fathom the idea. I was born Natalie Taylor. I've grown up for 27, it'll be 28 by the time I get married, 28 years as Natalie Taylor. There's not a single person, other than my nicknames, that knows me as anything different. And you're telling me, from saying I do, I have a whole new identity. Like, I thought about it and I was a bit like, oh, I get it. Like, it's a really nice, like, you know, I take my husband's last name, like I'm giving myself over to my husband. That sounds so scary, but you know what I'm trying to say? I just won't be Natalie Taylor anymore. I will have a whole new identity. Then do I have to change my names on like passport? Surely not my birth certificate because I was born Taylor. And then I have to change it over like social media. And then like, at what point do people realise I'm no longer Taylor? I love Ethan, so excited, but like, I'm Taylor. I've always been Natalie Taylor. But like in my family, and we are like, you know, there's my dad and there's my mum, there's my brother, then there's me. There's only 4 of us. It's a tight, you know, we're all very close. And I'm going to be the only one that's not a Taylor. Even my nephew's a Taylor. I don't know who I am if I'm not a Taylor. Obviously, I'll get used to it. But right now, it's just been a lot, you know, to process. I got out of the shower and I was a little bit like, oh, I feel a bit homesick. Like, I'm not leaving home, but like I'm leaving. Like, if me and my family go on a family holiday, just us 4, don't know why we would, but it'll be like, Taylor, 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 and I'm not. Hun, I was born a Taylor, and now I've just got to identify as someone completely different. I just felt like that needed to be spoken about. Probably not news to anybody, because like I said, I think once you get engaged and you are at that point of planning, you think, oh, this is happening to me now. Like, when I go to the doctors, they're no longer going to shout Natalie Taylor. And I'm going to have to remember that that's not my name anymore. I just thought that was a crazy thought. I got out of the shower and I was just a little bit like, whoa.